In the 21st century, it's very important to set goals, and in this video, I'll show you why it's good to invest the time in setting goals for yourself. One of the good reasons to set a goal is it just gives your life a purpose. Nothing sucks more than waking up in the morning and just having nothing planned for the future. When you have that mindset, it's just everything is just not really that valuable for you. So you'll just go through the day maybe at 50% because there's really no direction for your life. There's no goals. And when it's like that, life just becomes a mess and you're just clueless. You're trying all these things, but nothing is set in stone. And it's just very good to have something in the future that you're working towards. I was reading an article by Positive Psychology, and they mentioned setting goals helps trigger new behaviors, helps guide your focus, and helps you sustain that momentum in your life. And that makes complete sense because having those goals, it just gives you an energy you would not have had you had no goals. I like an analogy that Elena Manute mentioned in her TED Talk video. It goes something like this. You have your backpack on and you're just traveling in the woods. You have no plan, you didn't bring a tent, no nothing, no knives, no matches. You're just going at it hoping for the best. Now, that's not really going to be a good experience for you because you never really planned ahead. You did not plan for a place to sleep, so when it gets cold outside, you're kind of screwed. All you really have is that backpack and a t-shirt. Now, had you taken the time to pack a tent, put some knives in your bag, put some nuts, that trip would have been much more easier. And that's the same thing with your life, you know. If you're just going at it with no plans, no ambition, it's not going to be a fun life for you. And towards the end of your life, you're really going to regret just running around doing nothing. Another analogy I like is the bow and arrow, and it goes something like this. Someone gives you a bow and arrow, but they give you nothing to aim it at. Now, what's the point? Now, when you try and aim that bow and arrow, you're not really going to know if that's going to help you, if it's going to hurt you. You're just lost and confused. Now, if someone gave you a direction to aim that bow and arrow at, now you feel more comfortable and you can start practicing to try and achieve that. And your life, it's the same thing. Like, you just need an end goal because when you don't have it, you're just going to get lost. You're just going to keep running around and nothing's really going to seem meaningful to you. A lot of businesses set goals, and they set goals for a reason. It's to make profits, to improve their products, to bring in better people. Because like, if they did not have those, they'd be just like the individual that did not have a goal. That business would not survive too long because there's nothing they're really aiming at. Like, they'd just be hoping for the best, making these products up. Hopefully they sell. So when you have no goals, things do not work out for you, and businesses use goals because they know it's going to help them succeed. Now, when you use goals, it's going to help you succeed as well because there's a trajectory that you're working towards. Having a goal really just helps keep you focused. Now, when you don't have goals, it's much easier to get sucked in all the drama that's happening, perhaps on the college campus, perhaps in your school, anywhere really. But when you have that goal, like, you're less prone to go into that drama because you're working towards something, and in the back of your mind you're thinking, I could get pulled into that, but I'd just be wasting my time here. It's not going to really benefit your future at all. If you had an important meeting that was at 3:30, you would do all you can to get to that meeting. Now, if people tried to pull you in this direction, you'd say no because you're dedicated towards getting that meeting on time. And it's the same thing with your life. When you have those goals set, all the other things that happen, you're just kind of tunnel vision to it all. You're committed towards reaching success. So that's really one good reason to just bring goals into your life, because of that commitment. You're focused towards something that will eventually help your future be a lot better. When it comes to goals, you do not want to have your focus on the end result because that's just going to cause you a lot of stress. You really want to focus on the process. How to commit to the process is quite simple. Let's say you're 200 pounds and you're trying to get to 170. Instead of imagine yourself being at 170 all the time, just focus on eating the right foods, drinking the right amount of water, sleeping right, surrounding yourself by good people, making sure you're keeping the junk food out of your diet. That's the process, because the process is what's going to get you there, not focusing on the end result. If you've not set goals in your life, you should really take the time to do that if you want to have a meaningful life.